Hey everyone, Justin from Adventures Away. One of the biggest questions I get from people planning their first cruise is, should I buy the drink package? Honestly, the answer is, it depends. For some cruisers, it's one of the best purchases they make before stepping on board, because it allows them to enjoy their vacation without constantly thinking about how much each drink costs. For others, it ends up being an expensive add-on that they never fully use. Today, we're going to break down when the drink package actually makes sense, how many drinks you need each day to break even, and compare Royal Caribbean, Carnival, MSC Cruises, Norwegian, and Disney Cruise Line so you can decide whether it's worth your money. Before we get into the numbers, there's one very important rule that catches a lot of first-time cruisers by surprise. On nearly every major cruise line, if one adult in a stateroom purchases the alcoholic drink package, every other adult of legal drinking age staying in that same cabin is also required to purchase it. Cruise lines have this policy to prevent people from sharing one package between multiple guests. While there can occasionally be medical or special exceptions, you should always plan on every adult in the cabin purchasing the package if one person wants it. That rule alone can completely change whether buying the drink package makes financial sense for your trip. The easiest way to decide if the package is worth it is to calculate your personal break-even point. Take the daily cost of the package, including gratuities, and divide it by the average cost of a cocktail on board. Most cocktails today cost between $12 and $15 depending on the cruise line. However, one mistake many people make is only thinking about alcoholic drinks. Most drink packages also include bottled water, specialty coffees, fountain soda, fresh juices, mocktails, and sometimes energy drinks. If you start every morning with a latte, grab bottled water throughout the day, enjoy a soda with lunch, and finish the evening with a few cocktails, those non-alcoholic drinks can make a significant difference in how quickly the package pays for itself. Let's start with Royal Caribbean. For most sailings, you'll need around 6 cocktails per day to break even if you purchase the deluxe beverage package during one of Royal Caribbean's pre-cruise sales. At first, 6 drinks may sound like a lot, but when you think about everything included, it's actually easier than many people expect. Imagine starting your morning with a specialty coffee, grabbing bottled water throughout the day, enjoying a mimosa with breakfast, having a frozen drink by the pool, ordering a beer with lunch, sipping on 2 cocktails before dinner, having a glass of wine during dinner, and finishing the evening with one last drink while watching a show. Suddenly, you've gone well beyond the break-even point without feeling like you were trying to drink excessively. If you're someone who only enjoys 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks per day, though, you'll almost certainly save money by paying individually instead of purchasing the package. One of my biggest tips for Royal Caribbean is to never pay full price. Their drink packages frequently go on sale before your cruise, sometimes saving you 30 to 40% compared to buying it on board. Carnival Cruise Line is very similar. Their Cheers package also generally requires about 6 alcoholic drinks per day to justify the cost. Just like Royal Caribbean, Carnival includes much more than alcohol. Specialty coffees, bottled water, soda, energy drinks, and even milkshakes at select locations are all included, which helps lower your actual break-even point. If you know you're going to spend most afternoons by the pool with frozen drinks, enjoy cocktails throughout the evening entertainment, and like grabbing bottled water whenever you're heading off the ship, Carnival's package can make a lot of sense. On the other hand, if you're only planning to have a couple of drinks each day, paying individually is usually the more economical choice. MSC Cruises may actually surprise a lot of people because they offer one of the better values in cruising when it comes to beverage packages. On average, you'll only need about 4 cocktails per day to break even, making it one of the easiest drink packages to justify financially. That's one reason why many experienced MSC cruisers choose to purchase it. If you've watched some of my previous MSC videos, you already know I think MSC offers tremendous value overall, and their beverage package is no exception. Once you factor in bottled water, espresso drinks, soda, mocktails, and cocktails throughout the day, many cruisers will find themselves coming out ahead without feeling like they're drinking simply to get their money's worth. If you enjoy relaxing by the pool with a couple frozen drinks and having wine with dinner each evening, MSC's package is definitely worth considering. Norwegian Cruise Line works a little differently than the other cruise lines because the value of their drink package depends entirely on how you book your cruise. If you purchase the unlimited open bar package at full price, it's one of the more expensive drink packages in the industry, and you may need 10 or more cocktails each day to justify the cost. However, that's not how most people get it. Norwegian frequently includes the beverage package as part of its promotional offers, formerly called Free at Sea, and now known as More at Sea. When it's included with your booking, you're typically only paying the required gratuities rather than the full retail price of the package. In that situation, many cruisers only need 2 or 3 cocktails per day to come out ahead, making it one of the best values available among the major cruise lines. Now let's talk about Disney Cruise Line because it's completely different from every other cruise line we've discussed. If you're wondering how many cocktails you need to break even on Disney, the answer is simple: you can't. Because Disney does not offer an unlimited alcoholic drink package. Instead, you'll pay for alcoholic beverages individually throughout your cruise. Disney does offer wine packages for dinner and a refillable beer mug program for beer drinkers. But there isn't an all-you-can-drink package like you'll find on Royal Caribbean, Carnival, MSC, or Norwegian. The good news is that Disney includes far more complimentary beverages in your cruise fare than most other cruise lines. Fountain soda, coffee, tea, milk, and juice are available at the beverage stations on the pool deck and in the main dining rooms at no additional cost. So many guests find they spend much less on drinks overall. If you enjoy just a few cocktails each day, Disney's pay-as-you-go system can actually save you quite a bit of money compared to buying an expensive drink package on another cruise line. So, who should actually buy the drink package? If you know you'll enjoy several cocktails throughout the day, order specialty coffee every morning, drink bottled water constantly, enjoy soda or mocktails, and simply don't want to think about every drink you're ordering, then the package will probably be worth it. There is also something to be said for the convenience. Instead of constantly deciding whether another $15 cocktail is worth it, you simply order what you want and enjoy your vacation. For many people, that peace of mind is worth almost as much as the drinks themselves. On the other hand, there are plenty of situations where skipping the package is the smarter financial decision. If you only drink 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages per day, spend most of your time exploring ports, or you're traveling with someone who barely drinks but would still be required to purchase the package because you're sharing a cabin, then paying individually is often the better choice. That requirement for every adult in the cabin to purchase the package is one of the biggest reasons many couples decide against it. Before you purchase any drink package, take a few minutes and honestly think about your daily habits. Don't just count cocktails. Consider your morning coffee, bottled water throughout the day, soft drinks with meals, fresh juices, mocktails, and everything else that's included. Then estimate how many alcoholic drinks you'll realistically enjoy, not how many you think you need to drink to get your money's worth. The goal isn't to beat the cruise line. The goal is to choose the option that saves you the most money while allowing you to relax and enjoy your vacation. At the end of the day, there isn't one right answer for everyone. For some cruisers, the drink package pays for itself before dinner every single day. For others, it's an unnecessary expense that could have been spent on a shore excursion or another cruise altogether. Hopefully this breakdown helps you decide what's best for your next vacation. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Adventures Away, and let me know down in the comments whether you always buy the drink package or prefer paying as you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.